Hello and welcome to AFD TV. I'm your host, Dr. Sam, and here with me today are my daughters, Sithara and Savitha.
Hello.
Girls, what season are we in?
Spring!
No.
Summer?
Nope.
Ooh, I know! It has to be melanoma, a deadly skin cancer.
Correct. Melanoma season begins in May and ends in August.
Yikes, we're already in this season. I have to do everything I can to prevent it. At least, melanoma is the most popular among the ages of 25 to 29.
Daddy, what are the 8 ways to decrease the risk of melanoma?
Great question. Number 1, use sunscreen before you go outside. One sunscreen that's really good is SPF 100. At higher elevations, you want to use more SPF. Minimum I would use is SPF 15. And if you are sweating or in the pool, make sure you reapply.
Spray kind and liquid kind.
And also, you want to find sunscreen that has protection against sun rays with UVA and with UVB, like this one, Neutrogena. And also, I have this lip gloss and it has 15 SPF, and that's really good.
Melanoma can affect any skin in our body, not only in the outside, but actually some cases we see melanoma on the inside, even in our throat, mouth, esophagus.
Anything with skin.
Anything where skin cells are present. Now, inside melanoma, it could have spread or it could be a primary, but that unfortunately quite often is bad luck. There are some times where melanoma and cancer runs in families and people are concerned. Daily aspirin tends to lower the production of skin cancer cells. So as far as aspirin goes, the initial thinking was it's good for heart protection, and it may be, especially if you've had a heart attack or stroke or have a known history of cardiovascular disease. However, the big benefits we're seeing with aspirin is helping decrease cancer rates, including skin cancers and colon cancer, which anything that has skin cells, so correct. Number 3 is avoid sunbathing and tanning salons. Studies suggest that your risk of melanoma increases by 75% if you start using artificial tanning before you're 30 years old. So now there's actually a special tax on sun tanning salons to help fund Obamacare, but I mean, regardless of the politics, we are as beautiful as we feel we are. We don't need to go out and get a tan to feel beautiful. So number 4, Sithara.
Stay out of the sun during midday hours of 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. The sun's rays are the most intense during those hours.
That's very true. And 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. is not only tough for the sun, also it's dehydration. That's a big issue. And even during allergy season, that tends to be one of the worst times. So especially swimming, we have a pool, we do swim. We generally swim after 5 o'clock when the sun is down and there's some shade. So number 5, wear protective clothing. Hats with a brim to cover your face, neck, and ears. Wear more pants and shirts with some sleeve to cover the legs and shoulders. So that is always a tough thing because we want to enjoy the sun and not sweat that much, but there's now a lot of the microfiber clothing, so that way it wicks away the sweat and it's much safer to cover more skin and still feel cool that way. Number 6.
Examine your skin regularly. In your annual checkups, have your daughter check for melanoma.
Number 7. Parents should set a good example for their children by protecting ourselves. Sometimes we tell our kids, do as we say, not as we do. Well, that doesn't work. A lot of times parents will protect their kids' skin because especially with babies, the skin is really fragile and tender. However, babies are watching us, so if we're all of us use sunblock every day, especially in the summer, but even year-round if we're going outside. Number 8.
If you have a type of skin that burns in the sun, take extra precaution.
That's it for today.
See you all next time.
The preceding advice provided in this video is informational and strictly the opinions of Dr. Sam Yadrala and AFD Clinics. For a more accurate medical opinion of your personal health, please consult your primary care physician or visit one of AFD's clinics today.